okay. We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
You got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her typed down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will. Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Good afternoon. Yes?
Edward thinks the way to my heart is philosophical transcendence.
What happened to these children?
Red
are
means
they?
Stop.
Where have you
Green
been?
means
Cabin
go.
in Arcadia?
This is the rule.
Little
All
sisters.
little girls know.
Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook. We're just men and women.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? Is some kind of machine?
Look, what's the green light for?
I seen one with the light turned yellow. And I don't want to be around when it turns red.
Does more harm than good.
Who would judge that? A system like that invites abuse?
Having a benevolent dictatorship takes care of that.
Benevolence isn't human nature.
just a matter of time before Ryan's goes round.
Beauty fades.
Oh, I heard about your
What do you want? An autograph?
Some people just aren't deserving. Something exceptional? Those parasites resent it, condemn it, or worse yet, take credit for themselves.
Nice finally consorting with the equally talented, eh? Getting recognized properly, being part of something bigger.
Are you lost?
He works for Ryan's security firm. I got it firsthand.
Cooks a fella from the inside out. Is the damn thing a weapon or an oven?
Works with mini-rays or microwaves? Oh, I can't remember. All I know is it sounds dreadful.
Can go ahead and inherit the Earth for all I care. I'm fine right here in Rapture.
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the Little Sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, I thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
DeWitt. The Hostic sees you, he'll toss you out on your ass again. Got some nerve, Jordan.
Just say the word, I'll show you what I mean.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshments, sir. Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
I went through basic with them, decent sort, but the Italians, Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
Get stuff from the stall. From my side.
suppose I shouldn't have drank so much when I was pregnant, clearly.
You want to understand
No changing it
people?
now.
Tend bar. You'd be surprised how many problems all these supermen in them have. It's a wonder
Take it
how
easy
they
on the
get
grind
out of
there,
bed.
Honorable. This ain't for me. They said finds.
I told her it's supposed to. I got better things to do.
I hope that wasn't your attempt at pillow talk, darling.
How am I gonna get work with my leg all busted up like this? Foreman says I should have been more careful.
Something will turn up. Adversity breeds opportunity, that's what Ryan says.
That unpleasantness with Fontaine seems so far behind us.
I hope all of his crowd are enjoying themselves. Locked up forever.
Gotta hand it to the old man. Locking up Fontaine's thugs in his own department store. That's poetic justice.
Witness the origins of the most important discovery in Rapture's history. Sea slugs. The
Wonderful to see you. Just a moment.
of atoms. On display now at the Mermaid's Landing Aquarium.
How is Ryan taking off a Fontaine?
Guten Tag.
Herr Schmidt.
Dr. Steinman told me he uses my picture to judge facial symmetry.
Darling, that line actually work on anyone before closing time.
Sexual intimacy is no different than any other commodity, friend. You sell soybeans, I sell companionship.
So nice that you found us.
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work, they call upon their outlaws. Never mind your own needs, they say. Think of the needs of whoever. The state, the army, the king, of God. How many catastrophes were launched with the words, think of yourself?
Look around, please.
It's the king and country crowd who light the torch of destruction. This is great inversion, this ancient lie which has chained humanity to an endless cycle of guilt and pain.
shooter, one of us.
I don't want to follow one of us.
You imagine having a beer with Andrew Ryan? Probably some teetotaler. Don't trust a man don't drink least from time to time.
Ryan understands something fundamental about mankind. We want to be better than we are. That is what separates us from the jungle.
Buongiorno, signore.
Days. Her little girl's been missing for days.
I'm a complete wreck if Trudy even gets a nosebleed.
So many children. It can't all be coincidence.
Suchong observe strangest of coincidences. On other side of a window, man in strange hat experimenting on Suchong's own creation. On plasmid. Man name of Fink. Outrage! Theft of intellectual property! But man name of Fink is no fool. Through addition of oxidizing agent, turns plasmid ingestible through stomach lining. Mr. Ryan very impressed with Suchong's initiative. Theft of intellectual property, two-way street.
Can I help you? By Ryan's goons for one reason, and one reason only. He built a better mousetrap.
Oh, for God's sake, Armand, you want to get us both rounded up?
So you admit it, that Ryan's rounding people up?
It was a figure of speech.
The pot calling the kettle black is a figure of speech.
I keep my head low and I do my job.
Like a good German.
Now, is that a figure of speech?
Why are you wasting your time with that?
The Great Chain guides all of our efforts, even if we can't see it.
This clown bothering you, miss. Say the word, I'll take care of it.
Booker. It's temporary.
Temporary. Just like gulag. Temporary. Until someone puts bullet in your head.
Whatever that barber did to you, I hope he's retained a capable attorney.
it again. Maybe your taste buds have matured. Hello, Booker.
Another one. Hey, you got an issue with my food pen. You're welcome to put on an apron.
I had all of these visions before coming down here of Utopia. Every man with his hand on the great chain, the wheel of progress turning. Every cliche you can imagine. And what is the first thing that happens when I open up shop? Petty thievery. Now I have to lock all my valuables in the closet. Remember 2076. It's the problem with coming to Utopia, is that it still has the people. When Ryan take over Fontaine Futuristics, scene of terrible violence. Splicers burning each other to bits. Lucky ones not killed, sent to department store prison instead. Suchong think he dead man too. But then Ryan comes to Suchong and says, Suchong want to be buried in filthy store, or Suchong want to make a good salary, work for Ryan. How much salary? Asks Suchong. This Ryan find very funny.
Why Ryan wants to lock all of Fontaine's men up in that department store, but why on earth should we have to feed them? Isn't a prisoner just another parasite?
What do you want to do?
We'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Handout. Just a leg up.
I'm not looking to be an obstacle to your accomplishments. I'm a modern fella. I just want to walk next to you.
What does Ryan say? To the parasite, that which challenges the mind is obscene.
And that which picks the pocket is holy, yes, yes. Doesn't mean Cohen can write worth a damn.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These imitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any. Brung you to...
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
A fine day to you both.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
Excuse me, that's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Field. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me.
If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
Must be somewhere else.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
See that dish I walked in with? You give her the star treatment, pal. It'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by...
Gotta find that box.
Lovely. Isn't it lovely?
Oh, yes.
Something to me. Especially something in this face. It's almost primal, isn't it? Part of us that exists before thought, before logic, purely sensual.
The finest music touches us in places.
That we never.
Nothing.
Yes.
Well, there's only one place left.
Oh, it's so intoxicating.
Also powerful and masculine.
Oh, yeah. I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing. Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Used to see him.
everyone.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Would you like me to tell you what it means?
Oh, would you? Oh, I would like so much to understand.
In this piece, Cohen intended to show us the struggle of the great man.
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
You see all that in that little picture?
Yes, in fact. Now, did your companion go...
Oh, what's this one? Oh, please, you've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Good. We've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick!
Please!
The stick!
For God's sake!
My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. There's no room in rapture anymore for the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, ladies?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes, it is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cohen, you son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, dance! Come on, dance! Feel the music, feel the
I
music!
shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. All right, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
State-run police force for safety. Safeguard your home with automated turrets from Ryan Private Security. Those who take what's yours get exactly what they deserve. Ryan Private Security. Safety for the self-sufficient.
Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
I want the frosted one. Get me frosted.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
I made my quota. Well, I mean, all right. I was only off this much. Can't you fell out right for once. Hey up!
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this. Go on without me.
Parasite has his eye on Rapture. Keep your eye on the parasite.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
I made my quota. Well, I mean, all right. I was only off this much. Can't you kind of fell out right for once? I see what you've been up to! No excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
Kill your cravings with the circus of value!
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive. Mr. DeWitt, look. An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Welcome to the circus of value! Hey, I've got a family to feed!
Another burst pipe.
Store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
I'll make my hands. Cleanliness equals success.
Come on, just let me in, okay? Strontaine, he said we're all equal down here now, all in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Splicers. I don't think they see us. If you keep quiet, maybe you can get the drop on them. Even the odds.
Don't be such a party. This guy's expired. I'm honored you returned.
Buying or smuggling money to Rapture is stay on the level and out.
Look up there.
Who are we? We are men of tomorrow, men who seek conflict.
Come on out where a fella can...
Spiff, Rabbit. You spiff Frankie. And you leave me what?
I'll be down here.
Help me out with this lock?
Really? That little old lock. Done.
Most ladies like men who
I don't mind if you're short and small. I never measure ounce for ounce. After all, honey, it's the punch that counts. I want a little amour for sure. Baby, it's gotta be tonight for sure. Tonight, my candle glow. My dear, I know you love
Big comeback. Just need a new agent. Don't stop. No anything possible.
Oh.
Feel better already.
I hope you drop in on me someday. Although you had no claim to fame, they just put the light. How many of you had? I want a little amour to you. Baby, it's gotta be tonight for sure. We'll be wed, you'll share my bread, and mine'll be thine, and thine will be mine.
Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus.
I would never leave him with the sitter. All perverts. Go on. This will I rape. Oh!
Are you still gonna be able to shoot straight?
A rapture reminder. The bottom of the ocean is our home, but it can also be a dangerous place.
He treated me fair, but he wasn't square. He knew when, but didn't know where. I want a little amour to you. Baby, it's gotta be tonight for sure. Tonight, by 9:30, you'll be putting in some overtime. Most ladies like men who are big and tall.
Ugh, how do you stand that? It smells revolting.
Ounce for ounce. After all, honey, it's the punch that
Think.
Hey, the ladies not accepting gender equality. You better leave well enough alone. Some fella nearby? Some fella? Hey! What's the word?
time. Slavery, the Holocaust, slavery. No. Fools with all that we others to do their work, they call upon their out. Never mind your own needs. Think of the needs of the rest. State, war, the army, of God. Long. How many catastrophes were lost in the words, think of yourself? It's the king and country crowd who light the torch of destruction. Great inversion. This lie has changed humanity to an endless cycle of guilt and faith.
But I got something new in the works.
They better leave well enough.
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who will hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They're gonna be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. And once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her atom, they cut a less sympathetic figure. Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
down here.
Stay mad at you, baby.
I'm dizzy, I'm nauseous, and sometimes I'm even seeing things that aren't there.
That's just the plasmid blues, Mary. You just need to slow. Down a bit on the splicing before you know it, your man's right around. A smart splicer is a happy splicer.
Of my first play, the herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of canceling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers take my place? An artist once said, "All critics should be assassinated." I just might take him up on that.
Got it.
I keep dropping audio diaries in the pneumo tubes like a message in a goddamn bottle, hoping one will get through and someone will save me. If you get this, send help. I'm holed up in the shoe store room. The code's 0928.
You're tracking Mom!
I keep dropping audio diaries in the pneumo tubes like a message in a goddamn bottle, hoping one will get through and someone will save me. If you get this, send help. I'm holed up in the shoe store room. The code's 0928.
Business before pleasure!
I do, Betty. And it's absolutely nothing to worry about. A place of perpetual scientific breakthrough.
Glenda?
You get used to seeing a few strange sights.
town is. All my audio diaries begging for rescue came back unread, marked return to sender, insufficient postage.
Don't expect it from me.
Hear you gossiping about
Let me push your ugliest doll simply because it's yours. Reticence?
weakness. Confront your weakness!
What's wrong with you?
Go on without me.
A man's home is his castle. It should be defended as such. You should never back down to an intruder in the night. And with Ryan Industries home defense products, you won't have to. Stand your ground. It's every man's right.
Don't back out now.
You're only hurting yourself.
like the plasma department is back that way. I'm sure we'd find something useful there.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
Need some help with this.
I can do that. Ready.
Really? You betcha. Ryan is
Franklin, would you come over and rub Mother's feet?
what they do for fun. It keeps us safe from the bandits and terrorists. We all need Adam, and we all need the little sister.
Your pilot's out or your coffee's cold. Your wife's ex-husband just got parole. Don't fret.
Food smelled like butter. Industries, the most trusted name in evolution.
Is that attitude I hear?
Oh, this is no good. You should be ashamed! And I'll find a big comeback. You know what, buddy?
Think you can pick this?
Looks simple enough. All done.
Keep a bottle close by your side.
always knew I'd be there.
Why did Ryan lock up all of Fontaine's followers in a department store?
He needed somewhere to put Fontaine's buttonmen. Why not shut down the competition in the bargain?
But I thought Andrew Ryan was all about free markets and open competition.
All those ideas lose their luster when the quarterly earnings come in and you find the other guys eating your lunch. Either way, Fontaine's dead.
I always been there for you, Nate. In my head.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
Safeguard your home. Those who take what's yours get exactly what they deserve. No need to call Johnny Law. Ryan Private Security. Safety for the self-sufficient.
Unless I say so. You got it? Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man!
coming! Catched up! Mr. DeWitt, catch!
Appreciate it.
It's all I've got! Mr. DeWitt, the plasmid? Have you forgotten what we came for? Want me to open up that cabinet?
Help me out with this lock?
No problem. There.
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
I think I can help.
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
He's my boss. No doubt about that. But I see us as friends. Curious. He took me out for drinks once, me and a couple of guys. Yes! Let go!
All right. I know you're the client and all, but I've gone about far enough without a few answers.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
And why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
The latest home advancement for mundane futuristics? But gee, what's that? The radar phase. Food from the inside, using microwaves, without gas or fire, in less than half the time.
Why, that's amazing. With the radar range, I would have lost the field in minutes.
I closed that, son. I closed it. Now I don't want to check, but I'm telling you, he is closed.
Done.
I'm just a star. Period. Do it.
Do it!
There you go.
They'll burn away, you!
I gave you my arm.
Your buddy knows.
Do it!
Sure thing.